What's up, my beautiful keto friends and family? I'm so glad to have you guys here, or non-keto friends and family, because some of y'all don't watch me for that. Anyway, I'm Keto Diamond, and today is another keto update, diary journal, crazy day. Y'all, I'm about sick of these tornado things. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to tell y'all all about it and a weigh in and all that good stuff. But first, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, everything you ain't done yet. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave. Keto Diamond style. Look what we got today.
Hello.
And Corey's going somewhere she doesn't know where she's going, and I just realized I didn't put mascara on. I was looking at the mirror trying to figure out why it looked funny to me. So I put on foundation a little bit. I put on the stuff.
So, hello, Anthony.
What? Hi, Anthony. Huh? And Zach? Yep. I'm so confused about what you're saying. We're leaving. Donnie, look at that. Good gracious. By the way, there was tornado warnings and stuff in the area we're in.
I'm scared.
So watch for dark rotating clouds. But that's just fog coming down the mountain.
Wait, what? Wait, we're over the
Look
clouds?
at that.
We're over the clouds?
That is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Interesting looking. Corey said it looked like a horror movie too.
It's gorgeous and scary, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
we're almost can touch the clouds?
Look like it, don't it?
We can touch the clouds?
Well, I don't think you can touch it.
Yeah.
I think
To say the fog is bad is an understatement.
this is the kind of weather that if a tornado was coming at you, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, home semi-safe and sound anyway, I think. This day's been off the wall. I mean, it seems like all my days are off the wall, but this day really has. So, we had our grandson, Zach. Corey and Anthony actually went to bed early last night and came in here early this morning, which means Zach did not do. But anyway, we got up and decided to go for a bite to eat. And my husband's like, I got a full tank of gas, which I knew what he had in mind because he's been wanting to take our daughter to, and our son too, but it's easier to get Corey in the car, to like Blowing Rock or the mountains to see the beautiful sights. So we headed up that way. It was a gray day, like it's kind of rainy looking and just kind of not beautiful out, but not hot, so it seemed like a good enough day to go. Well, as we get up there, it starts to get pretty foggy. Now, there are some signs up there that says it fog likely the next 8 miles. However, this is way before the signs. And then I get an email on my phone, so I look at it. There is a tornado watch in our area where we live. And I was like, oh my. So I sent my son a text message that said, there's a tornado watch in your area. Please be careful. Zach is with me in the mountains. Love you. You know, so I just wanted him to know that we weren't in that area and we were fine. Oh, well, we get up on the Blue Ridge Parkway because you got to drive about 12 to 13 miles of Blue Ridge to get to the Blowing Rock where we were heading. Well, we pull up on Blue Ridge and it's so foggy you can't see. And there's a sign right there: avoid this stretch of road during fog, snow, and heavy rain. I was like, oh goody. But initially it wasn't quite as foggy, but as we get to going on there, you can't see much of anything. You can see some of the yellow line, and if there was a car 2 to 3 lengths in front of you, you could see their taillights. You couldn't see oncoming cars until they got right at you. It was just like, where'd that come from? So it was a little scary. But not 10 minutes after I sent my son that text message, we get tornado warning in the area you're currently in. Take shelter now. We're on a freaking mountain. On the side of a freaking mountain. I'm telling you, cliff here, up or down. That's all you can go. no visibility, and there's a tornado warning telling you to take shelter now. Needless to say, the 12 miles was terrifying for me and my daughter. She's like freaking out, and you can't even, the things we took her up there to see, you couldn't even see them. You couldn't tell there was a cliff right beside you. Oh, but there is. You couldn't see it. They even had, they have some pull-off spots where you can get out and look around. Couldn't see the pull-off spots. Couldn't see the mountains. Could see none. So we finally get down off of there, and we make it to this little gem mine place. We didn't actually go in. We had intended to, but today was a little bit of a broke day, and I was like, oh, if we take Zach, Anthony, and Corrine in there, it might get quite expensive. So let's just wait on that till another day, and maybe a day we can come up here where we can see. About 2 or 3 miles down the road, well, okay, because we go through that 8-mile stretch where it's super foggy, you still can't see the daggone mountains. But anyway, as soon as we pass through there, it starts to clear up. It starts to look really, really pretty, and I'm like, oh, good. Whew. And the tornado warning in the area ended, and I was like, great, that's awesome. So we make it to a Goodwill there. Y'all know me, I like to go to Goodwills. I got a beautiful side table. Beautiful. Love it. I'm not sure if it's handmade or not, or at least the top, but I love it. Anyway, we go inside Goodwill, and I'm like, I'm feeling better. It's clearing up outside. It's looking better, and I'm thinking, whew, whew. Well, we get our stuff, and we walk outside of Goodwill. My phone goes off again. Tornado warning in your area. Take shelter now. Okay, let's just get the hell out of the mountains. Let's just go home. So we drive. It just depends on which way you go. One way is about an hour and a half. One's about an hour 45. So we're going home. We're heading home. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad to be out of those mountains. No more tornado warning them. Maybe about 2 miles before we get to the house, another message on my phone. Tornado watch in your area, the area we live in, from 6:20 some p.m. till 2 a.m. Like, I'm about sick of these damn tornado warnings and watches, okay? I want this to go away. Clouds be gone. Not that they listen to me or care what I want. It was a very disconcerting day. It was a very terrifying day in some areas. I'm telling you, you couldn't see a damn thing. And then there's a tornado watch. You're on the side of a mountain. Not watch, warning, as in they're in the area. You just can't see them. I'm glad to be home. At least, I don't even know if I want to say at least I'm on solid ground. What's the difference between getting blown 20 miles from here and 20 miles off a cliff? Don't matter. Pain is pain, right? Oh, and terror is terror. So, yeah, it's been a horrifying. And the worst part is, well, part of the worst part is, Corey didn't even get to see any of that beauty. She got a couple little ideals of what it was like, but by the time the fog had passed, we were down a little ways, and you couldn't see, like, way out. You couldn't see the mountains and stuff, and the dips. You couldn't see none of it. So I'm like, her first time here, and it's pretty much just a terrifying experience. And all Zach was like, I've been squished in the back for 2 hours. Can we get out now? And then, like, he was scared of the warnings and watches because his phone was going off too and telling him his phone doesn't even have service. So that's what kind of scared me the most. His phone just has Wi-Fi. We're up in the mountains. I don't even got a signal up there, and it's going off. So everybody was kind of mutually terrified, you know. But we get down and home, and I'm so happy to be home. But poor kids were so squished and so tired of riding and didn't even get to do nothing or see nothing much. Got to go to a Goodwill. We have one of them right up the road if that was the only goal, you know what I mean? But, okay, sorry. I just had to lay out my day for you because it's been a hell of a one. Hell of a one. And it might not be over yet. Like I said, it's supposed to go till 2 a.m. It's 9 p.m. Luckily, right this minute, Zach is next door at my mom and daddy's house. My mother lets him experiment. She actually lets him do what the hell ever he wants to in the house. And my dad lets him do whatever the hell he wants to outside the house. I'm not surprised about my daddy because all my kids' lives, oh, you want to play with that machete? Go ahead. Don't cut down that tree. What you mean you already cut down that tree? I was just going to, don't cut down. Give him a BB gun, that's fine. 10 minutes later, hey, don't shoot at none of that glass. And it's like, what glass? there was 100-year-old glass in them windows. Oh, you gave it to him. I told Corey not to drive the golf cart. Daddy says, "I'll go ahead." She's like 7 or 8, and she puts a huge dent in 2 spots of a 72 Vega that he's restored. Car still has 2 dents. She was 7 or 8 when that happened. She's 21 now. But anyway, my mom lets him experiment. He's down there mixing baking soda and all manner of food items, and she'll watch him to make sure what he puts in it. But he'll get her to test it. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm drinking no baking soda, milk, egg whites, orange soda, Dr. Pepper, everything on earth he wants to put in there and dip a cookie in it. Nah, no. That's not my thing. But he's down there enjoying himself, so we're just going to leave that alone. Oh, very sleepy. Alright, so let me go ahead and tell you about tomorrow night, because I'm not real sure if I'll just upload a video in the morning or if it'll be extremely late at night, because we volunteer to work tomorrow night from 4:30 to 11 p.m. Why, I don't know, but I know we're supposed to work 6 hours and get paid 8. So anytime you work 6 and get paid 8, take your ass to work. That's all I'm saying. And I know we volunteered for a night or 2 next week. And probably going to hit Carowinds on Monday with the free tickets that the workplace provided us. So it's always interesting. Never know what's going to happen and never know what you're going to do. Please be a real train. Yeah, I heard the whistle. Okay, we're good. There's a train track about maybe a quarter mile, half mile through the woods. And when there's tornado watches and warnings and you hear the train, you're like, is that a real train? But anyway, I hope so. Yesterday's keto day. What did I do yesterday? It was pretty much an OMAD. I really didn't do much of anything, but it really didn't change much of anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do my weigh-ins here, and I'll be right back. Happy Monday morning, y'all. 164.4. Good morning, you guys. It says it's Tuesday morning, 166.4. Cut off, but that's what it said. I'm not down very much, if any at all. I think it's 0.2 down. I think so, from yesterday. So nothing much changed, but I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Anytime Zach's with me, I'm not going to sleep much. And I got him at 8 p.m. last night, so it was too late to implement the no caffeine, no sugar thing. His other grandma had brought him to his house. Destiny texted me and said, okay, he's here. So I went and got him straight. And we'll have him till tomorrow evening when we get ready to go work. And his dad's going to work with us, so nothing much changed. I'm so sorry, guys. I did look up some stuff, like I told you I was going to yesterday, on the differences between visceral fat and subcutaneous fat or sub-Q fat. Yeah, visceral fat is the fat inside that's right up against your organs, which is the more dangerous fat. Subcutaneous fat is the fat that you really, really see. It's the stuff here that makes your arms this big. It's the stuff that, makes you thick and puffy, and it's very insulating. Mountains, sorry. But it's very insulating. It's the thick, meaty stuff. But it's not the dangerous stuff. The dangerous stuff is around your organs and kind of puts pressure on them and stuff. But the visceral fat is easier to get rid of than the sub-Q fat, especially as you go. So from what I'm understanding, and this was from watching some various Thomas Tallauer videos and stuff, maybe some level of exercise is needed to jumpstart the visceral fat, or the sub-Q fat, to turn it into visceral to burn off. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but the way he preached it did. But he was talking about HIIT exercises, like just doing a quick burst of exercise for 6 seconds, resting for 30, 6 seconds, resting for 30, and doing that over and over until you're just really tired. Will I do that? Maybe. Because I do think I'd like to try it. But I'm not going to do it on days I work. Although I might be able to incorporate it in the things I do at work. I might be able to rush over and get something real fast and walk back. Or rush over and do this real fast and then walk back. So we'll see. Maybe I can somehow incorporate that into my 12-hour work days. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out tomorrow night. But then again, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night because I won't be working on my line or doing my normal stuff. I'll be helping my husband's line. So, we'll see. But hey, overtime. Overtime strong, y'all. Not that I want it. But the money's going to look good and going to go towards the bathroom, so yay. We've got a lot of coming down the line for the bathroom. And we just don't have it all yet. It's coming down the line. We'll get there. There was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about real fast, but I forgot what it was. Hold on. Well, you don't have to hold on, but I'm going to pause this side and figure out what the heck it was. I got no idea, but I will give you a little update on Jake. He's doing a lot better. Over the past several weeks, we've noticed him breathing really hard. Like, you know, he's just miserable pretty much. And I thought maybe it was due to age, but now I'm thinking maybe it was due to the flea problem. Since his bath yesterday and being coated in another peel and everything, he's not breathing hard anymore. So maybe he's just not as miserable with that. He's laying quite still. He's snoring. Like I said, he don't like to go outside. So it's not like he's playing more. But sometimes, if Zach's out there, he likes to be outside. He'll play with Zach forever. He doesn't even act like he's tired when he's out there with Zach. He's just like a puppy again, you know. And we've got him a new toy for Zach and him to throw and play with that he hopefully can't eat, because that dog can eat any damn thing. I mean, just chew it right in half. So, but he seems to be doing a ton better, and I'm so glad. And this morning before I left out, I kind of moved his fur aside and sprayed some of his little problem areas too, just to try to make sure we get them and get rid of them completely. And since late last night, I haven't noticed any jump on me, so maybe they are dying, hopefully. I hate them damn things. I've never seen it so bad with fleas, ever. No matter what you do, nothing was working. So thank you all for your suggestions yesterday. I really appreciate them. I just now got a chance to read them, though. And there's some very good suggestions in there, and some I'm probably going to look into. So thank you guys for that. Nobody really seemed to notice if the loose skin thing was causing them any issues with ripping and tearing. So I do want to ask that again in case people forgot. If you've lost a lot of weight, does your loose skin rip and tear easier, especially on your forearms? That's a problem I'm having, and I'm curious if I'm right as to that's what's causing it. So much. There's just so much. Over the last couple of days, I have recorded videos and deleted them, and recorded them and deleting them, because I want to make my videos better. And I know ways to make them better. A nice clear background, the ACs being off, the house being quiet. But those things aren't always feasible when you have a real life. I don't have a lot of silent time. I don't have a lot of still time. I rarely sit down. Usually when I'm sitting down, I'm talking to y'all. So it's difficult to do that. You know, I've got this couple little things that are really pretty for the background that I want to use, that I can't wait to use. But I haven't had a chance to sit down and set them up, or find the place I want to set them up, and a place that's going to be quiet most of the time. So difficult. Now, that little middle bedroom, I can turn that into a studio. But that room is hot. It's away from the AC, which silence-wise, that would be good. But sweating-wise, that won't be good. And but I guess I'll figure something out. I don't know yet. I don't know how to proceed. I really don't. I want to make it nice and great. But then I get agitated and frustrated. I'm like, I don't have to do this. But I want to do it. But I don't want to do it. You ever been in that situation? So anyway, guys and dolls, how's your ketogenic journey going? I am curious to know. I haven't heard from Janelle in a while, or her hubby and stuff. I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope everything's going good with you guys in Michigan. I'm so sorry, y'all. I've been like all over the place trying to like live this huge life, and you know, we're going to Carowinds probably Monday, and I don't want to get on the rides. And my daughter's like, why? I was like, well, how can you not stand being up in the mountain roads, but you can get on a roller coaster? She said because more accidents happen on the road, and it's not that she's wrong. You are more likely to have a car accident than an accident on a roller coaster. Doesn't mean it don't terrify the living hell out of me. So, yeah, like that. It's weird to think about it in that context, because you're more likely to have an accident on the road which doesn't bother me most of the time, except for in the mountains, especially when it's foggy, with tornado warnings. Good grief. But stuff like the ski lift scared the hell out of me, but it's not as likely to be a problem as just a trip to Walmart, you know? So putting it in that context makes it a little less scary, but my brain doesn't seem to function quite that way, so I don't know. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, please drop it in the comment section below. We'll start some open discussions and really have some good talks. But I need to know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know what information you find most helpful on keto. Even if you already know the information, it might be something that somebody with a mouthpiece on YouTube can pass along that you can't, or that you just haven't heard people talk about or talk enough about. I will put some research into it and talk about it as much as I know of it. And a lot of times the reason I don't put stuff in my videos now, like, you know, information, is I feel like I've already given all the information, but they're scattered throughout 2,000 videos. So would you even know what the information is? You know what I mean? Would you be able to find it? So let me know below some things I can talk about that might be of interest to new ketoers, to advanced ketoers, to people struggling with keto, and all that stuff. I want to get my videos back like they used to be. Funny thing, when you break habits, it's hard to get back into certain habits. I used to record every meal. I used to log every meal. I used to weigh in every day and do a video every day. And like sometimes now I feel like I just don't have time. Today I didn't record anything I ate, which is ridiculous, but I was a little terrified too. But I want to get everything back right. And I feel like those things were really helpful to me. And I would like to put them back in the videos. I think they're helpful to others too, or they could be anyway. Alright, you guys, if you need help with your ketogenic journey, my contact information is below. I help everybody for free, so never hesitate to contact me. There are some great links below that let you get products at a discount that you might want to try, but you don't necessarily have to have. I mean, nobody has to have a Keto Mojo. You can tell if you're in ketosis by simply how you feel, how your brain is functioning, how your clothes are starting to fit. You can tell that way. I found the information, the data from the Mojo and stuff, very interesting, but not a be-all, end-all. So, you know, if you want one, save 15%. That's all I'm saying. All right. Visit ketodiamond.com. I wrote it all down for free. Enjoy the full foods list, everything I know you can eat on keto, and the list is right there for free. I need to figure out how to do a printable version, but you can always copy and paste it from there. I don't really know how to just where you can click on it and print it, you know. But, I mean, I don't mind you printing it out and keeping it in your wallet, your purse, whatever. That might help you some, or just copy and paste it into your thing and print it out. Don't mind at all. Print it, send it to your email. If you want me to copy and paste it and send it to your email, send me an email. My email address is below, and I will send that page straight to you. Copy and paste it, and you can just have it in your email when you go to Walmart or wherever you buy groceries. I need a better place than Walmart. Is a Costco membership worth it? I hear about Costco, but I've never been inside one. I don't have a membership, but I don't know if it's worth it. I don't really want to buy things in major bulk. I wouldn't mind some of the things that I eat all the time, but I also have to have room to store that stuff. So is a Costco membership worth it? Let me know. Much love, many prayers. Make your next meal keto and keep pushing. Bye, y'all.